Hey, we are back, my crafty friends. This is day number 3 on our 12 DIYs of Christmas. Don't forget to check out Brenda, my host. She is absolutely amazing. Her channel will be tagged below. And check out the playlist. This is our first project, and there's like 30 of these in one. I'm using wood slices. I'm using tags, wooden tags from Amazon. And I'm using some transfers from IOD, Iron Orchid Designs. The transfer books that I'm using are a new release this year, so I had to hurry and snag them. The Fairy Merry Christmas, the Holly Glen, and the Candy Cane Cottage. So these wood slices, I have 2 varying sizes. I have the smaller size that I purchased, I don't even know, a couple of years ago, that I still have some left. And then this larger size I got this year. These wooden tags are an amazing deal. I have a laser cutter. I could have cut these tags, but not for a sheet of wood would even cost me to cut them, and then all the time it would take me to do so. So these are amazing. If you are interested, I can link them, but simple to find. They are on Amazon. That's all there is to it. And these transfers, some of them have like a backing, I don't know, a border. I don't even know how to describe it. And some of them don't, like this little skunk and whatever those little critters are, don't. So some of these, I'm doing them all different. These are just going to be amazing for, neighbor gifts or gift tags on a very special present, or on maybe a bottle of sparkling, whatever that stuff is that people drink in the holidays, or even wine if you drink wine. This little Santa guy, he was so cute, and I ruined him. Look how I ruined him. He had a whole face and head and hat. I pulled him up just like that and laid it, or accidentally stuck it to the carrier sheet, and it pulled half of it off, y'all. I got no one to blame but myself, but I'm still going to try to use him. I'm going to try to just kind of like make it look like it was intentional and use half of his face, and because I can't just let him go to waste. He's too cute. Anyhow, we have all kinds of critters and fairies and just so many beautiful vintage, like even trees. You can see the Christmas trees. And I'm going to stamp the back. Okay, there is one that I already did, that I just tried out. And to darken some of the red, I am using that Shimmer Crimson chalk paste on the little berries. I have some very special ribbon that I'm using, and some bells and beads. I don't know. We're just going to do all the things. And on the back, you'll see on this one, I stamped Merry Christmas and the year. I have an assortment of stamps, very just inexpensive. They're very small as well. These also came from Amazon, I don't even know, probably 2-3 years ago. I'd have to search my orders. But they have all kinds of they're very small sentiments, so they would only be good for, cards or tags or ornaments such as these. I am using these as tags, most likely, but you could 100% put them in your tree and they would look amazing and beautiful. So we'll see. But my idea and intention for them is to give them as gifts, put them around like a treat jar, or, you know, like I said, the sparkling cider, or, you know, a bag of goodies even. So we're going to get started. Some I am painting white and some I am leaving bare. Some I am using the Waverly wax. Now this larger tag, it wasn't in the previous clip. I decided, because the book did have a little bit, they had a page of the larger transfers. Now, by no means is this big, but it's just bigger than the small tags. So I went ahead and cut some of these from my, oh, okay, I'm going to show you the book, so perfect. So it's about that size. And y'all, I told you, I bought these transfer books, and you know I am going to make the most of them. I'm going to be using them every chance I get. So I cut these little bit, you know, mid-size tags, and these could also be ornament. These are not too big for a tree, unless you have a, you know, maybe a mini tree, but these aren't so oversized that they would look odd on an average size Christmas tree. But they are so beautiful, these fairies, oh my gosh. And I'm using that antique wax to just make it all look even better. That is the back. This is MDF that I cut them out of, so I was just kind of evening out the tone. And here I am just kind of lining out the ones I'm going to use and what I'm going to put them on. And this is my cute little Santa that I told you that I ruined, but you'll see here in a minute. I totally saved it. If you didn't know better, you wouldn't even know that I ruined him, but I'm still sad that I did, but it's okay. At least I was still able to get the cute little face on there, and it just looks really cute and gives him just a bit of character, we'll say. And this is a round one, so I'm going to go ahead and sand off those edges, and then we are going to apply the rest of these. Like I said, some I just leave as that bare wood, which is perfect. And once I get the transfer applied, I use my little Cricut poker, so weeder tool. But in this case, I'm using it as a poker tool because I'm going to poke the holes in. And this one is just a very beautiful bird, and they're just all so pretty. Some of them, I mean, don't even look totally Christmassy, so you could maybe even use them for something else, but that is one of the little critters, and we've got the fairies and the trees, and then, yep, we just poked the hole in. And this little guy, oh man, he might be one of my favorites. This is a raccoon. Oh, I'm just showing you. Okay, that's how I kind of dolled that one up. So we will doll all of these up with some fanciness and some goodness. This little raccoon is his face. I mean, are you kidding me? How cute is he? I almost called him a skunk. That would be cute too, but I do believe he is a raccoon. Anyhow, sure is cute. Don't want him in my yard. I have chickens. You don't need to be in my yard, but they sure are cute. And once again, I'm just incorporating just all the things. Just wax, wiping it back, the Waverly, it's not even wax, it's the stain. Just to kind of make them all look super cohesive, whether I painted them or left them bare. I do want them to kind of, look like they all came together, and there is a difference. I don't know if I would well, okay, I'll say this. I like the ones better that I either left bare or painted in the off-white first. My least favorite are the ones that I waxed or used the Waverly stain wax, whatever they call that, first. Those are the not the look that I was going for, but it's okay because they still look amazing. And some of them I did choose to cut off with these miter shears, the little edges, turn them even to more of a tag look, I guess. I just turned the miter shears to like a 45-degree angle. And again, when I painted the fronts, I painted the backs. I didn't do that with all of them, but this one I am using my favorite little red shimmer crimson, it is called. My favorite chalk paste. And I use that to just embellish some of these fun tags. But, I just used some different ribbons and elements, embellishments, stamps. I mean, I probably made like 30 of these, and I just made them all slightly unique, which just makes it fun for the receiver, that they're not just getting a duplicate of something you made 1,000 times. You could certainly even personalize these more, with a family name or a monogram. This is just kind of what I chose to go with the amount of time, and I got a lot of people to give to, because I have a lot of people that are good to me in my life, and even as just a small token as this is, I still want to, anyway, y'all know what I mean. But that's the velvet green, and it's so beautiful. This velvet ribbon, I'm not kidding y'all, it is so pretty. And it just happened to go with these transfers so perfectly. I can't even get over it. And I'm looking at this video as I'm doing the voiceover. This must have been on Halloween. So, yeah, I'm wearing my spiderweb Halloween shirt. That's funny. Anyhow, the last thing that I do is take out these number, clickable stamps, and I place the year on the back of all of them. Just, if somebody wants to save them, they'll remember what year they were given to. You could always put your name or your last name or anything like that, if you really want it to be more personal that way. I'm not taking it quite that far, but again, just embellish your tags, or if you're going to use them as ornaments, use all the things. I mean, there are just too many options. In fact, maybe don't use all the things, because it just always takes me forever, because I have so many things to choose from. All the ribbons, the bells, the beads. Oh, and I'm so proud of my little Santa that I saved. He's so cute, isn't he? I might keep him. But those are what we ended up with. And oh, I even used some of that velvet, that's right, I forgot, to attach some of my cute jingle bells. These are a few that we ended up with. Just some spotlights. I don't have pictures of all of them, but they sure did turn out gorgeous. On to project number 2. This is a tag I got from Hobby Lobby. It was $7.99. I have never seen these. It is a chalkboard. They had a whole like wall of these chalkboard shapes and rounds, and they're in the part of the store in my Hobby Lobby anyway that I don't shop at very often. But anyways, they were on sale, so I picked a bunch up. This was half off, 40% off. I don't know. Couldn't have been more than $4 or $5. I did grab a few of them, and I am using a Chalk Couture silkscreen stencil, and this is just fun. We have kids. Anything with like Santa or reindeer or elves or anything of the sort is fun at our house. That is just the stage of life that we're at, and I wouldn't change it. It makes everything fun and festive and exciting and like magical, really, right? So I'm just cutting apart the elements of this. As you can see, that all came in one sheet, but I'm breaking it up to kind of fit what I want it to do. And I have to use that little fuzzing cloth, it's essentially a towel, to de-stick these stencils because I haven't ever used them before. So I'm using it's actually not the shimmer crimson, it is cherry. Yes, cherry paste. So it's not the shimmery one. And I did that for the little candy cane stripes. I also incorporated the white. I did the cherry paste on the Santa. None of this is perfect, y'all. I am still on a learning curve with these silk screen transfers, but I sure am having fun learning because yeah, look how cute this is. Now I don't have a tub or I don't know, I don't have a jar of this gold, but I still have a little bit of the sample packet that I just had resealed with some tape and used a little bit of it, and using like just a small little applicator, the detail tool, and this is so fun because number one, it's just fun because it's Santa, and I had messed up the bottom of this. So because I am using chalk paste, I can literally I haven't sealed it. If I sealed it, that would probably be different. But all I did was I took a baby wipe and wiped it off. So, I mean, this could essentially be used over and over if it wasn't something like that you cherish and want to use again, or if it was just for the season and I reuse signs and things like that quite often that I'm just tired of and want to make something different but use the same surface. So that's kind of fun about these Hobby Lobby things. I got this size and even a smaller one and like a round one. So we'll see what we do with them. I'm showing you the back, but that is how it turned out. I neglected to mention I put a bow on it, but you saw me doing it. That was old ribbon. It did come from Hobby Lobby. It's probably still there. And that wraps everything up for this video, for this tag video. And thank you all for joining me. Thank you for being my crafty friends. And I want to thank Brenda for getting in on this collaboration. And make sure to check out that playlist, as you will find so much inspiration every day coming to you from us, and we are grateful to have you here. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.